Alright guys, what's up? This is my first live stream since remaking my channel. My other videos have been just regular videos, they haven't been live streams or anything. So I'm not gonna do much, just gonna play some like solo AI like just solo racing games. Um, Racing games, some F1 2018, some NASCAR E3, maybe some Heat 2, Heat Evolution, and maybe some F1 2015, and maybe some even GT Sport. This does work offline. You don't need VR, although it would be better to use it with the VR. You can still use it without the VR. I do have an NHL 19, but I'm not gonna play that. I just choose not to. So let me get this two teams out of here. Let me get this two teams out of here. So let me pile up all my games. Come over here. Yeah, we'll start with F1. I mean, game's already in, so could just stop with that. Let's go. Let's start. Oh yeah, that's the upload. So alright, let's play some F1. I don't really know how long are we doing this. If anything, maybe like a half hour or so. Maybe a little over a half hour, maybe. I don't know. The volume a little bit for those of you who can't hear. But not too loud now. Let's get the credits. Get the game going. So these are all the teams, of course. With the Mercedes team, Ferrari, Red Bull, and I'm a somewhat newcomer to F1. I mean, I've watched F1 in the past, vaguely. I mean, near the end of last season, I started watching some F1. I've been watching almost every F1 race since one or two races before the Monaco Grand Prix. So I've been watching it since like earlier in the year. I've done the same with IndyCar. I've taken an interest in IndyCar as well. I mean, even before I got real in the like of F1, my favorite team was always Red Bull. Even when they had even when they had Infinity on the car instead of Aston Martin. So they've been my favorite team the whole time. And then of course, you got some other teams on here. I mean, you got like Force India. They've been around for a bit. You got Haas, which is like a somewhat relevantly new team. Toro Rosso been around for a while. McLaren's been around forever, and Sauber with their new look for the year. So I don't know if it's like new or not. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not exactly definite. Let's just let's see if we can go through all the teams. We'll start from the bottom. Actually, no, we're gonna go by team dominance. So we'll start from the bottom, and I believe the least dominant team is Williams, and we'll go with one of their more better drivers, who I think is Lance Stroll. I'm not exactly Lance Stroll. Not exactly sure. It's either him or Sergei Sorokin, but I think it's Stroll. We'll start off at the Circuit of the Americas. If anything, I will not be doing the Abu Dhabi race, because I tried that race earlier and I was awful at it. But I've tried there before. I mean, I did like a test thing in F1 2013, but that didn't get far. No time progression. Sunrise, yeah, that's pretty good. Assists are good. That's good the way it is. We're just gonna do quick 3-lap race. No qualifying or anything. All right, let's do this. I'm not surprised that many people are watching this like live, because I mean, I haven't done much. I mean, I had like a channel that had like, well, my channel before had like a ton of viewers, but that was because I live streamed all the races, but I didn't block out the advertisements, and I didn't block out the company logo, which was copyrighted. So after like my third live stream, I think I got copyrighted. Then they suspended me for a year, for like the 3 months, which was all on my summer vacation from school, from middle school. So I had to and then I made a humongous mistake, and I told them my lesson, which terminated my channel. So I fixed that by not doing anything and just making a new one. And here we are. This is my first live stream now. Like I said earlier, on the new channel, on this new channel. I really do, but yeah, just will give you the intro. Grid. Verstappen's my second favorite. Ricardo's my favorite. Hoorah, last. But I'm starting to get through anyways. I mean, Daniel Ricciardo's my favorite, but he's going to Renault next season, which is not really the greatest. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot. I'm in the Williams car, so I'm not like I think I'm like one of the last four, but I'm not sure. Definitely, the one thing I don't like about F1, it's the team setups that they have. I mean, in F1, it's Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull the whole time. I mean, Red Bull's a good team. They're number 3 on the greatest of the 3. With Mercedes winning every race, this just. I don't like that, because even you got all these other teams too, like Haas, Renault, Williams, Sauber. They're not even winning. Then you got teams like Williams, Toro Rosso, and Sauber that aren't even like getting far at all. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sauber is actually going the distance a bit. Williams is always in the back. Toro Rosso is always in the back. But then you do have some teams that are like catching up to the top 3 teams, like Renault and Force India slightly. But you don't have anyone else. I mean, Haas can't really get there. McLaren can't really get there. It's just Red Bull's a good team too. They got good drivers. I just don't like how Mercedes win race after race after race. It just annoys me beyond belief. It does. It annoys me. So, well, let alone that, let's just start racing. As you can see, the start is awful. As you can see, I'm awful at starting a race. So, I'm going to restart that because, after all, I suck at all of this. So, and besides, the other reason I'm doing this is, it's Friday night, come on. What else wouldn't you do on a Friday night? Besides watch the qualifying and the Phoenix race setups, because the trucks are racing later at Phoenix. I'm good. Uh-oh. That's a 2-second time penalty right there. Or not. I'm actually really stunned that none of that actually... Whoa. Yeah. Not the greatest in the turns. These turns are hectic for me. I can't get past them that great. When I played F1 2015 before I got this, and this was the track I always did, let alone the fact that I practically sucked at it almost all the time. And another thing, too, about racing, I'll just talk racing while I'm doing this, as I bump and run practically everybody in F1, is, the thing is,
NASCAR has been my favorite motorsport for years, and it always will be, and has until it folds, which I don't even want to think about, nor will any NASCAR fan. But it the thing is, I mean, because of like everything NASCAR is going through, I just hate what it goes through. I mean, it's in like a downward spiral, and it's just awful to see it like that. Which is why I've gone to these other motorsports. I mean, at first, the reason I went to these other motorsports was because if NASCAR ever folded, I'd still be involved in motorsports. But to try and get away from those thoughts, I've just turned to these motorsports for other reasons, not for necessarily um, just for like the sake of thinking NASCAR's dying and it will die, not for the sake of thinking that. Just to like watch other motorsports. I mean, the first two I chose immediately were IndyCar and F1 because those are the two I've watched in recent years, and I've enjoyed watching. I've watched. I didn't really take a bigger interest in F1 until the end of last year, but I've seen some races in the past. I mean, I've seen races when like Jenson Button and Felipe Massa were still racing. This is before 2015. Obvious. This is before 2015 because I'm just taking out names from 2015 that have retired, I believe, in current day. So I'm just like taking those names out. Uh, so yeah, but those are just like a few names that I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh yeah, those are just like a few names from F1 that I've watched in past years. Now I remember. And then there were a bunch of other IndyCar names too that I've seen. Like, I mean, I saw the 2015 Indianapolis 500, so I got to see guys like, I hate to admit, I kind of somewhat don't like mentioning these names, I'm just going to mention them anyway. I mean, the first IndyCar event that I remember seeing was the 2015 Indy 500. So I at least got to see drivers like Montoya and Justin Wilson and those guys run it. I mean, that's why I hated saying the name, because we all know Justin Wilson died a few months later in Pocono. But, yeah. And then I slowly turned to other motorsports too that I've watched in recent memory, and also discovered new ones as well. Like, I mean, one of the newest ones I've discovered was the DTM Racing Series, which is all German based, but they do run in other countries as well. Another one I've decided to watch that I've seen clips of past were the WEC, the World Endurance Championship, and the IMSA Racing Series, which next year is celebrating 50 years, which is cool. So I watched most of those races this year. I took a bigger interest in the ARCA Racing Series, which is now a division of NASCAR and indefinite following 2020. But yeah. So, and another motorsport I took interest in as well was Formula E. So it was interesting to follow that. I have a big interest in other motorsports too, like the NHRA drag race. And I took an interest in a bigger interest in Monster Jam, which is a motorsport I've seen a lot in past memory, or in past years, not past memory. Poor choice of words. We'll do a little bit of a camera angle here, and we'll give you some time to just enjoy the sounds. Yeah, how odd is that? Yeah, I know. I understand like the easiest difficulty just to see these guys win. I know. But if you're seeing flashing at the TV screen, yeah, that flashing, if you see it all the way at the bottom, that's just what my controller does when you win. It's going to show my teammate finished, which is probably... Oh, no, maybe not. How did Max Verstappen end up in 18th? Oh, probably because of what happened. So let's just see the trophy time. Yeah, Williams does have a really big history with F1. Williams is like the Wood brothers in NASCAR. I still don't know what E means. And a lot of the racing series too now that I watch are all divisions of the FIA, which I forgot what it means. It's not English though. Leclerc and Hartley got penalties, or time penalties. Let's slowly start scrolling off the list a bit, and Keke Lost got time penalties. I am very, very puzzled as to why I didn't get a time penalty, because if anything, if I would have gotten the biggest one. Where am I? I'm in the back of the field. So that's lights out. I'm somewhere in the back. I took off with everybody. Where's the camera angle? Oh wait, no, this is Ricardo. This is Verstappen. Yeah, there I am all the way in the back. I'm forcing the pack out wide right now. Oh, Jesus. I forced Brendan Hartley into Verstappen. How the heck did I do that? Where am I, though? Oh, man, Ricardo. Where am I? I saw them both get destroyed. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there I am. Yeah, I'm not exactly the cleanest F1 racer, but because I suck at the racetracks. Like, wee, boom. Wee. Then I forced Ricardo into his own teammate. And he gets slowed too. He falls back on those spots. How did Charles Leclerc get involved in this? Well, let's take a ride along. Let's do a ride along. Let's do a ride along in the restart. Nope, that's Leclerc. Let's do a ride along. We'll start all the way at the front with Verstappen. Well, you know what, we'll start with Verstappen. Yeah, you know what, we'll start here. We'll start here with, I think this is Vettel. Yes, this is Vettel. Just leave it like this. You see Hartley spinning. Boom. Then he gets the lead. We'll go back to now Lewis Hamilton. Fast forward a bit to the wreck. And then behind us is just a wide heap of ground. Then you see there's Ricardo. Gets forced into him. And behind him is, oh, well, that's Valtteri Bottas. And inside of him there's me coming in and destroying everybody like I practically always do. Now let's go back to, oh yeah, there's Hartley. Nope, that's Gasly. Oh man, I didn't expect to make that much of a cheap shot move. He actually gained the lead with that kind of ground. Yeah! No! Oh yeah, and then Ricardo gets in. Leclerc got a time penalty, and I'm really confused as to how he got involved in this, because he wasn't involved at all. He's like dead last right here, watching all this, taking it in. He's back here. What did he do? Alright, we got the gist of that, so let's keep moving. So the next team on this list of guys that practically suck, oh, well, don't suck, but the next one on the list of dominance is Toro Rosso. We're going to go with Pierre Gasly. We are gonna go to. We'll go to. We're gonna go to yeah, we'll do Australia. Do a bit of like a midday race. We'll do light rain race because I want to see how I handle the rain because I'm not exactly greatest at handling rain tires, so if anything, I want to see how I can handle the rain tires. Okay. So, yeah, and as you can see, I don't really know how to do like some editing and put it on a screen. So all I do is stick this in front of my TV screen, and camera record it. So, well, I use my phone, but you know what I mean by when I camera record it. I can't really. I don't know how to do any of the editing stuff. Oh.
We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.3-mile Albert Park Circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 16 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. Watch out for a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. Joining me on this very wet day is a man who's no stranger to driving in miserable conditions. Sports car. How does the wet weather experience change between the different disciplines?
Well, I wouldn't say there's much difference in all honesty. You know, besides the terrifying closing speed you find in sports cars with the different categories which share the same track, driving in the rain is, well, driving in the rain. Of course, the biggest difference between the two is the closed cockpit versus the open cockpit. You get the luxury of staying dry in the sports car, but if your screen ever gets dirty, well, that's a pit stop, not just wiping your visor or pulling away a tear off. But most of the time, you know, we're both towards each other, to be honest.
We're almost ready to go then. This is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen, and Hamilton, Hulkenberg, Van Dorn, Grosjean, and Fernando Alonso. Sainz, Ocon, Sergio Perez, and Magnussen, Hartley, Gasly, Lance Stroll, and Marcus Ericsson. Leclerc and Sergei Sorokin rounds off the group. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I just hold this button until it's really time to go. Hit it. The one thing I hate about racing in the rain is that you can't see a thing, which is almost why I always leave this on. Whee! See? That's what I mean. I can't race in the rain. Well, that's not the case. I can race in the rain. It's more. I think it's actually more the track, maybe. I haven't raced here in a while. I had to cut a corner because, I don't know. I just felt like it. No, I'm kidding. That's a lame excuse. Now that, my friend, is a lame excuse. So there's 3 seconds right there to go to my race time, so I'm not obviously going to get fourth, third, or second unless I get past one of these guys and I take... maybe we shouldn't have come here because I don't have much experience here. Not really. Man, if you're starting dead last on a track that you practically know nothing about, then you're in a kind of a dead zone. Oh, excuse me. But in all honesty, you are kind of in a dead zone if you're racing at a track that you know nothing about. Nah, I don't want to go there. No. My line's my line. I don't care about how many positions I fall back. It's more about... Can't see. Need to follow a racing line. This is where that time penalty came. Yeah. Take it. There, you got the position back. Now I crap. Oh no, not in front of traffic. Oh Jesus. Oh wow, okay. Well, that sucked. So unless I get disqualified for screwing myself up again. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Oh dear God. That's 6, that's 7. Oh dear God, that was like almost the entire end of the field. Now I'm in second to last of all the running drivers. Okay, whoa, what? That was an awful start, are you kidding? I just got like how many? I got like 5 seconds all together rounded out for time penalties. I only have one other guy behind me. I just want to finish the race just to see what happens when, hold on. What happens when, oh, safety? I thought I had the safety car on. That, like, caution like that deserves a safety car. I'm not really going to be making any passes anytime soon, so I'll just put the things together and... Whoa, no! Right in the wall. No! Oh wow, that's an odd way to get your car back on track, but okay. Dang it! Now I'm gonna not be able to catch her. Now I'm not gonna be able to catch Ocon for position. Cause I wasn't last, and now I'm... Oh, no. If I end up crashing one more time, I'm just gonna disqualify myself. What am I doing to myself? Oh my God. I can't even get the car going. Come on. There we go. I feel like I'm racing an F1 2015 all over again. Because that sucked beyond belief. Yeah, I can tell you, racing an F1 2015 sucked beyond belief. Couldn't even tell you how bad. Oh, not again. Save it. I saved that, luckily. Come on, man. You got like another lap on your car. And you don't need to get lapped either, because that'll just suck. Man, this sucks beyond belief, man. I can't even tell you how bad I'm sucking at right now. Yeah, if anything, I'll get disqualified before the race even ends. And I almost got disqualified for that crash. If I do end up crashing before this ends, I don't even know what to just do. I don't even know. Oh, whoa, that was not right. Hello. No, this is where it happened before. I don't need it to happen here again. Oh, Verstappen took the checkered flag. I'm all the way in the back right now. This is awful. Luckily, I was able to avoid a crash where I had to crash before. Just to finish the race. I'm 13. It's like my worst finish in this game so far. Every other race I've driven, I've either got the top 5 or top 10.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then after a quality performance.
Alright, at least Red Bull won.
Tell me, what was the key to this success?
A reliable car. That was the most important factor here. New back of attrition. You can tell those at the front behind the
It's Ricardo's team, not Verstappen's.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push in the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy.
They do a very good. These guys do the players do a very good job of vending these drivers. They do a very good job vending the drivers and all that. It takes a lot of time.
Now that Anthony Davidson, crucial driver of the day.
Well, you put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept his cool head under pressure and make the most of some difficult circumstances.
That's it for today's
Well, he's right about that. It definitely didn't make the most of typical circumstances.
See you again next time.
Yeah, look how far he gets it before the race starts. So where am I? You see all the freaking rain dropping on your screen. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. Now who was that with that force gun going? Alright, they give the position back to Vettel. Then I ended up getting into him and spinning out. It was the rain and the conditions that made me spin out. And then here is Raikkonen behind me spinning out in front. Can't really dodge it, tries to dodge it, gets around. These guys are definitely dodging a lot. This camera's not showing crap right now. That kind of annoys me. The camera doesn't show a thing. Wait, what?
see me from all the way in the back. He was just trying to dodge it. Oh, Jesus. Freaking gridlock down there. Oh, my. So all of them got disqualified. Van Dorn got Van Dorn or Alonso was either one of the two guys got away. I got away. Ocon got away. They're all stuck. I don't know what to do. They'll try to see it. Wait a minute. Do I think you skipped escape or no? You didn't escape? You got away. Oh, he's disqualified. That's why he said running speed. Brendan Hartley was the one in the middle of all this, so I gotta see if it's his view. Jesus. Oh. Man, this wreck is nuts. You're seeing all this too on camera, so you guys obviously know how I feel about this crash. It's nuts. It sounds like a soccer ball being kicked around. Oh, jeez. What does this look like from below? Oh, brother. Yeah, man. This is nuts. I've never actually had anything like this ever. I do feel bad greatly for everyone that was involved. Because they wouldn't have anything to do with it. I really wish this was... So, this is the photo mode. This is what the photo mode looks like. As you can see, it's not pleasant to see someone spinning mid out of control in an entire pack of cars. Yeah, I don't need to be in photo mode. god. So that's what it looks like when you're racing in the rain. You get that much destruction in one race. Oh my god, look at that. It's freaking gridlock over here. Jesus. See Leclerc, Ericsson, Sirotkin, Stroll, Hartley, Magnussen, the Force India cars, Ocon, what was the other? This Perez. There's the two of Van Dorn, and there's me, Gasly. And then that's, I believe, Signs or someone. So, all in all, both Williams cars, both Sauber cars, both Force India cars, both Toro Rosso cars were involved in this crash. So both cars, so all cars from the three worst teams, and two cars from somewhat of the worst teams were involved in this. This is nuts. This is like insane. This is crazy. Let me see if I can get a good angle of all the cars. And jeez, look at this. Look at this. This is. So that's what came out of this. That's. Whoa. Yeah, see, I gotta take a picture of this. Oh, jeez. No, it's free camera. I don't need to be 80 great. That doesn't matter. Something like that, whatever it was. Ooh, I like how I can do like that. That doesn't need anything. They don't need to have any packs. Wait, the light flares are on? Yeah. Nope. There, that's. This is gonna be the picture angle. So how do you take a picture? Just press the X button? I'm in photo mode, what do you... Oh, I don't need it to be like that. You can't save anything? This thing doesn't take pictures?
let me check here now. I wonder if this is saved in here. Nope. Oh, no. Nope. It is! But I gotta do something first. Okay, there it is. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, wait, is there really like a raindrop on the camera? I'm kind of annoyed about that, but okay. No, leave that. So now I want to check. Yeah, I know. I'm going all over the map here. But I'm wondering if it's saved because I just want to see. Oh. It is. Alright. Because I did. I just wanted to see that. Alright, let me exit all this and just move on. Alright, so that looked good for F1. That was fun. I actually had a fun, I actually was having fun. That was actually fun. Let's do some, Heat 3. Why not? So, let's do some Heat 3. We haven't done Heat 3 yet. I've been too busy having fun with that. Excuse me. F1. Too busy having fun with that. So, oh, dang. Now my Heat 3 game can't update because there's no free space. I'd clear everything off this console if it was more of mine, but it's more my father's. But, I don't know. I just wish. Enjoy the intro. It's cool. I can tell where practically almost all those are. That's Pocono, Bristol, Daytona. Daytona, Daytona, Martinsville. Or that was not Martinsville, that was some other track. That's Daytona, Daytona. So, that was the intro. Who's excited for Phoenix this weekend? I'm excited but not excited at the same time. A fun fact, this is the only game I leave the music option on because the music in the game is, the soundtrack is great. I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack for Heat 2 was okay. Heat Evolution didn't really have like a soundtrack, it just had like music in the background. I didn't